Is he pointing at me because I'm supposed to talk?
Yeah. Yes.
What is up with it?
Stop with it!
Up with it.
Welcome to Melee It On Me on VGBC at the Big House.
Big
What
House.
camera am I looking at? This one? The Big House 4.
The fourth Big House.
The gigantic
This is a huge tournament.
The Big
Because
House
the
is a
first-
series.
The first three Big House
Yeah.
tournaments were like regionals. They were like, all right, Jungle Guy, he's, you know.
Who won Big House 2? I always remember this. Do you know?
Won Big House 2?
Trivia.
Mango.
No.
Okay, the first one was Lovage.
The first one was Lovage.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought Lovage won Big House 2. Did Mango win Big House 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
It was
felt
Mango
like
Underbox.
Tafo said the wrong thing, and I was like, Tafo knows
No,
300
Big House
times more
won.
than me about.
Big House, right. Big House, okay, so that was the thing. The first Big House series, this is to kind of give everyone a sense of the significance of this day. The first Big House in the Big House Tournament Series was a regional won by Lovage, who was like a West Coast Fox from SoCal that had a claim on like top 10 in the world for a very brief, like for like a month. For like a month or two, it was like, yo, Lovage is hella good.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of stopped going to things, and you know, he comes out every now and then. But you know, point is, the first Big House was not none of the gods.
It
of the
was
game
not
were
won
in
by a
attendance.
god for sure. Yeah.
Right.
There were
It was
no
it was
gods.
first through fourth. It was Lovage, S2J, SoCal Grand Finals, and I think Kirby Kaze was in
No, Kirby Kaze lost early.
fourth. Right. Because he fought through losers. Kirby Kaze got fourth, and Vans was third.
Yeah.
Yeah. So very.
So that's where it started.
Right.
Regional.
Regional.
And then what happened?
And a
at
lot
Big
of skilled players, but I mean, it was probably in the order of like 100 something. Big House 2, Mango vs Hungry Box Grand Finals. Whoa! Suddenly we got some high-level presence in the building. Top-level presence, one might suggest.
That's a matchup for the ages.
That's a matchup for the ages.
Been played all over the world.
Been played.
And that
Had been played all over.
The world.
and that had the legendary Fly Amanita comeback on SFAT.
Yes. Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
I don't even want to pretend it exists.
I was there. I was sad.
I was sad as well. But good stuff to Fly Amanita.
Yeah.
And then,
The
Big House 3.
House 3.
What
The
happened
return
of the king?
Mewtwo King won his first tournament ever. That's probably not true.
That sentence was going great until you said ever. And then it was like going like that. It's like, oh,
But that was
the
like
accuracy of that statement
it went,
plummeted.
definitely went right
asymptotically.
down.
That
That was one of the biggest tournaments that he's probably taken first.
he won his first national in a cool minute.
Yeah.
And here we are at the Big House 4. So the difference between the Big House 4 and the other big houses is it's a lot bigger.
That's true.
This is by far the biggest house.
Is it bigger than all
That
the
I've ever-
previous ones combined? I feel like it might
It
be.
might be. It's 500 something.
We're
It's
nearing
574.
600. Nearing 600 here.
That's crazy.
It's great.
That's crazy.
The other difference between this big house and the last one is the production value for the Melee and Omni show. As we are here with a monitor in front of us that has nothing on it. It's literally there just to hold up these two cameras.
Stream.
I have no idea what camera is pointing at me right now. I don't know where to look.
We are not
okay,
sure.
it's this one.
We are not sure if we're live.
No graphics this
Gimmer-
time.
We're
Gimmer-
not. Well, we have assurances, but we have no metaphysical certitude that we are in fact.
I would have to pull up VGBC on the Twitch app on my phone.
Please do that.
Which I might do.
Shout outs to the good people at Twitch developing this mobile app.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I can do iPhone and Android programming now.
That's the most amazing thing I've ever heard, Phil.
I'm proud of you guys.
Anyway.
Anyway, pull it up. Why don't you close your phone?
Yeah, but I wanted to pull it up while I'm... Dude, Ben SW, a good friend of mine, he told
that's
me that
us. We're live.
something that he doesn't like that Smashers do is we look at our phones while we should be doing
Ben
professional
SW, you gotta
things.
calm down. We are trying to make sure
He's
that
a
Gimmer
pro.
is not lying.
He's a caster from Magic the Gathering. And
Ben SW?
Yep.
Well,
And they don't let that stuff fly. You put your phones away.
Gimmer is doing a cool, like, military hand motion.
You're gonna pan the camera.
I'm going to.
We're gonna show you this venue right now.
Gimmer just did
Story
this.
that happened off camera. A TV blew up.
They were playing either Melee or Project M Turbo mode, which is where
probably
you
Project
can
M.
cancel anytime
move.
you hit somebody with a move. You can immediately cancel it into another move.
I think you don't even have to hit them.
No, I think you have to
I
hit
have
them.
to hit.
Oh, well then what's the point of playing Lucario ever?
That's not
'Cause
the point of the
he can already
story.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The point of the story is that broke the TV.
Yeah, look, there's
That
an
it was
empty
clearly
table.
the only
Right.
The only thing that could have done it.
So I looked over at that empty table and was underwhelmed. I expected to see a pile of ash and
No, but
TV parts.
there was smoke.
But yeah, there was
There
definitely
was
smoke.
and
The
an
whole
explosion.
venue was looking toward a television. I was
Except
in the
for me
middle
and
of a
Scar, who were
teams
playing a
match,
friendly with
Yeah.
Flump and Wizro.
and so we were staring at the Super Smash Brothers.
It was a fine TV. It served its role for X amount of
we
years.
hardly knew it.
But anyway,
We really did hardly know it. We don't even know the number of years that it was around. But
all-star cast here today. We have Mango, Armada, Hungry Box, and Mewtwo King in the building.
And Leffen.
We do?
yes, we do.
Oh, why did I forget?
Who else do we
Leffen?
have here? Let's just you know what?
Hacks?
Wait, I got a cool
Money?
idea for a game. Let's just go around and name top players in a row until someone takes longer than 1 second and they lose.
I know I'm gonna lose. Hacks.
Call ball.
SFAT.
Shrewd.
Silent Wolf.
No!
Oh!
Bobby is out.
Wait, what?
Silent Wolf is at home.
What was the rules of the game? They had to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to be
Oh,
here.
I would have just said me.
You could not.
And then you could have kicked me out saying that I'm not a top player. Then at least
Right.
that's respectable.
Silent Wolf, can I just
I
put
was
Silent
thinking to
Wolf on,
myself-
can I put him on blast? As the only person in the world, like
Who has
if anyone has the right to put him on blast, it's me. Silent Wolf not here at the big house because he has to win his local.
That's payday for him.
That's payday that's his rent.
That's a big payday now.
Yeah, it is a big payday. You win one game clux is like over $1,000.
Really?
If
Yeah.
you win all the events.
If you win, which he does, because it's
Yeah.
Melee, PM both get about 80 entrants.
And Mario Kart.
No Mario Kart. Both get about 80 entrants. Both have doubles and both are $10 entry. So if you figure Kevin Toy wins about 200 to 300 at a NorCal local, multiply that by 4. Double the games, double the pot.
With peppermint gum.
That's great. That is great.
Taffa just made a reference that I didn't quite catch.
All right,
You know,
anyway.
the commercial. Whatever.
All right, anyway, going.
So we have some announcements to make before we start talking in depth about the big house, and they have to do with the Apex 2014 qualifier
2015.
series
2015.
The World Circuit, the Apex
The World Circuit.
next year.
The Apex 2015 World Circuit. All right. So we've got.
This is
a
hot
list
off the
of-
presses, right?
Yes. This is
Is this
this
an
week's news.
exclusive announcement right now?
Sure. An exclusive verbal announcement to the world. All right, so we already had Tipped Off 10 in Georgia.
That's right.
We will have Justice 4. Anybody know where that is?
in
Canada.
New York.
Canada?
No, New York.
I was thinking they're just going to make stuff up. Canada, Texas, Oklahoma.
All right, that's October 11th.
Oklahoma.
We've got our great NorCal qualifier November 15th.
What's it
it's
called?
Do You Fox With It?
All right.
All right. The weekend after that, KTAR 11. And then we've got
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Then
Wait. Can we slow it down right now? I have a question. What is the difference between a KTAR and a Skatar?
Skatar is super. That's the
So
only
this
difference.
is
That's the only
So
difference.
this
regular.
is an underwhelming version of Skatar.
it's just without the super mushroom.
Is that
It's
kind
just
of
a
the idea?
regular-
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are there less games or something? Anybody
well,
know?
I mean, I presumably,
Smaller venue?
the Skatar was basically a national
Yeah.
Right.
for Brawl. So this is more of a regional sized event.
International, in fact.
Right.
As Japan won it.
But please go for your
Oh.
Apex World Circuit
Banzai.
points.
Yes.
All right, and then we've got the Come Up. Anybody know where
The
that is?
come up. That's in Toronto. That's
All
the
right.
Canada one.
That's December 6th.
I'm gonna go to that.
The Smash Academy. Where's that at?
School.
School. All right.
Is that Florida?
So go to school,
presumably?
go to Smash Academy. That's December 13th.
Probably Florida.
And then Game Clux Guy and all the Pacific Northwest will be hosting the Pac Northwest Regional December 20 to 21. And then Forte 2 that same weekend. Where's that at?
Texas.
Texas.
So
Smabato.
the great. Oh, Smabato.
Smabato.
はい、そうですね。
And you
なる
can-
ほど。
Is that the end of the list?
No.
No.
大阪にて。
All right, let's go through the list.
Okay. And then Beast 5, Sweden.
Yeah, the Beast from
Sweden.
Sweden.
Beast is in the World Circuit.
And then it looks like 2 Super Smash Sundays in SoCal will be qualifiers as well.
Okay.
So we've got them all over the place. And you got a lot of points you can get.
Whole lot of points.
Whole lot of points.
Alex Stripe putting in some work right now.
First place, you get 500 points.
Mm-hmm.
Are these
And
all
Eddie,
the same?
are they all the same? I hope so.
I think these are all the same.
I like the system where they're all the same,
Yeah.
unless like one region is more has fewer tournaments than
Right.
Yeah.
But, first place 500 points, that's pretty big. But all the way, you can get points all the way down to 24th place.
Woo!
So if you're going to
What?
Apex.
Wait. 24th is not a well-defined place.
Well, 17th, the whole 17th
top
place.
24,
Yes,
got it.
top 24.
Keep in mind there are no graphics on the screen, so
That's why I got
it's like hard to listen to this and keep it all in my brain. Why don't you give me the breakdown of we got 500 and then what?
Well, 500, 350, 260, 210, 160 for 5th, 130 for 7th.
And what do you get when you have a bunch of points?
When you get points, you get seated at Apex.
Amazing.
So, even if you're not the super great player,
Super great player, like
the super great
like,
player.
the super good,
like Scar over here.
right, like Scar.
Yeah, you too.
You go,
can earn some points.
you're on the come up.
You're on the come up in Canada.
You come to your local regional, and you get 24th place or 17th place
because you
got
foxed
points.
with it.
You foxed with it.
Right.
You're going to get points at Apex. You're going to help yourself get a little bit further in pools. Get yourself a nice,
Comfortable.
secure pool.
Yeah, secure.
It's good.
Say I don't go to any of these tournaments. What's going to happen to my pool at Apex? I'm going to be insecure.
Random.
All right. In addition to that, there will be pot bonuses, and winner, I believe, of each of these events gets a free plane ticket to Apex.
Wow.
Wow.
That's 12 plane tickets that are being given out. That's
Amazing.
And can we
Yeah.
shout out the person that is, or the company that is sponsoring this World Series?
Who would that be, Toph?
I don't know.
Who might that be? Digging into the pockets and showing some love to the Smash Brothers community.
Twitch themselves.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh wow.
That is true. So thank you to Twitch. I know JT. He's like one of the homies there. Have you guys met JT?
Nope.
Well, anyway, he's been working real hard with Alex Strife and getting everything set up. So.
And it sounds like things are coming along swimmingly.
All right.
And that will be the next big thing in the Smash kind of scene, right? So for Melee,
Yes.
it's like you've got the big house, but then what's the next biggest thing? It's just gonna be Apex.
It's going to be Apex.
We're gonna be on the road to Apex, which is no longer probably what they want to refer to it as. We're gonna be on the world
It's the
circuit.
Apex World Circuit. That's right.
It's all over the world.
So that's our announcement for Apex. Was there one other thing before we're gonna get into the nitty gritty of the Big
I
House
heard
4
a
in
very
Michigan?
disturbing story from
Oh.
Toph earlier.
Disturbing.
Yeah.
Let this serve as a okay, I want to tell this story. real
Okay,
quick.
because I haven't heard
Please
this
go
story.
ahead.
Let this serve as a lesson to all of our people out there. All of our Smash people. This is why representing yourself and your community is important.
I'd agree
Because
with
I
that.
went to go get food at the diner next to the venue. Big
Big
boy,
Boy.
earlier
Mhm.
with my good friend Bladewise and Ben, who is Silent Wolf's roommate, as well as some Oregonians on the come up themselves. Jizzard, Bird, and Alan. And
Did I hear that right?
Jizzard, Bird, and Alan.
Somebody.
Okay.
I'm not going to say. Okay.
Yeah, we can move on.
It's their tags. You know, it is what
I
it
did
is.
not hear it right. Is the answer to the original question.
So anyway, we're in there eating, and the waitress looks absolutely distraught. She comes over to not distraught, but she looks tired.
Vexed.
Not vexed, just tired. I
So
spoke
tired.
incorrectly. And she says, "Are you guys from that tournament next door?" We said, "Yeah." And she said, man, it's been a rough day. All these gamers in here all day, and just real busy,
Uh-huh.
And she said, I had this table of people from the UK, and you can tell they're from the UK from their accent. And they accused me of spitting in their shake because I made a nice thick milkshake that maybe they weren't used to because they're from the UK.
Mhm.
And they tipped me $4 for the whole order in coins.
Ooh.
And she
Ooh.
said, "I hate the British."
Ooh.
And I said, "Oh, that's a bad first impression." This small town girl living in
Romulus.
suburban
wherever.
suburban Romulus, Michigan.
Uh-huh.
No experience with the UK, and her first impression of them is a $4 tip in all coins. And what is she gonna think of the Smash community? She was
Yeah.
so excited too. She
That's
said,
the real question.
She said, I went to the store, I picked up the 3DS one just today. I'm so excited about it.
Yo.
But can you imagine the bad taste she may have in her mouth up until me and Bladewise and Ben and Jizzard and Alan and Bird brightened her day up by providing her humorous banter and a sizable
So
tip?
this is a potential tourney-goer.
It
You
is!
know, we may have just destroyed
Her
the
gaming
chance
career.
to enlarge our tournament scene by one
Did you
player.
say
That's-
enlarging?
Yes.
Enlarge.
Enlarging,
that word?
embiggen.
And embiggen, right, to embiggen right. So, okay.
So everyone who may be here in Romulus watching this podcast, if you go to Big Boy,
Be on your best behavior.
And, for all our foreign friends out there, we know tipping is different in different countries. But here in America,
15%.
15%.
Menzies.
15%.
Menzies.
Then if they do a good job, you go between 15 and 20. If they do a bad job, still try to stay around 15.
Because
but,
and
maybe
why?
round that dollar
Tell
down.
them why.
Maybe
Tell
round
them
that
why.
dollar
Dude.
down.
Why is this such a big deal?
Well,
because in the U.S.,
a
lot of jobs, they don't get paid even minimum wage.
Well,
they're getting
right,
tipped.
because the tips are counted towards their wage.
That's right.
They're not paid minimum wage and then tips. It's minimum. It's tips plus whatever to make up minimum wage.
So
that is exactly right.
So when you come,
think about these things.
Yes.
That's all we're saying.
And
I was trying to tie it back into the topic of the show. I said exactly right, and I was thinking, how can I spin tips into tip your tournament? We're so far off of the Big House 4.
The point is,
except for the fact that Big Boy is very close.
Big Boy is so close that they have delicious food, and Megan
Good.
is a great waitress.
And if you go right down the street, you'll arrive at this venue where we presently are playing Super Smash Brothers Melee and PM.
Yes. That's
Stick
that.
with it.
Stick with it.
Tafakins has prepared a wonderful list of potential bracket matches.
Bracket Macket?
Bracket matches. Please tell the good people who is going to make it out of my pool. Let's start with that.
I don't know because you're not listening to the top 32.
Well,
I am going to whoop Mufasa.
let's just talk about the schedule and format. Just give me like 2 minutes to discuss that.
How about 30 seconds?
30
You
seconds.
do it in 30
All right.
seconds?
Day one's a round robin pools. We got 64 pools, something like that. And I believe it's top 3 are going to make it out of those pools.
Yeah.
Tough pools.
Tough
those
pools.
pools got 8 or 9 or 10 people on it.
You got players like Scar. Whoa. You might be in his pool.
As Mufasa is.
As
because
Mufasa
our
is.
TO is so funny.
What a funny deal.
Who is Leffen's ego?
It's a mystery.
Okay, so
But they're in Leffen's pool, are they not?
Leffen and Leffen's ego are in the same pool.
Leffen's ego
Leffen's ego is so large
It is
that-
manifested into a corporeal entity and challenging Leffen to a battle at his own game.
So we will see how it handles a physical controller.
Right.
Maybe difficult.
Maybe difficult.
And we got another big matchup in one of the other pools. Borp trying to borp on Toph.
Trying to borp on me.
But Borp? But
They-
no.
They're like the
No.
They're like polar opposites.
I have 100% faith in
Thank
my
you, Sheridan.
Melee on me, homie.
No, yeah,
But I'm
look,
excited to see what Borb can do. When I heard the legend initially, I was intrigued.
I was
And
intrigued
so,
as well.
I'm very interested. I hope it's a good, clean fight. You keep
Yep.
the gloves
No
up.
hitting below the belt.
Just let them know
Let him know.
why you have to do wave dashes. 'Cause they are pretty good in this game.
Right. So, after pools,
I'll let him know gently.
after
Let 'em
pools,
know.
top 3, you get put into bracket pools. And those bracket pools are going to run until top 4. 2 in winners, 2 in losers.
Oh.
And then you're going to end up with 32 players, I think, total.
Yes.
And I think all those, unlike the bracket pools at other tournaments, at EVO, for example, I believe everybody's going to be put in winners. Is that correct?
No, losers. So,
Losers go to losers, my
Losers
friend.
go to
losers
losers.
go
to
All
losers.
right.
yeah. And to add, so the Juggle Guy special, we have not 1, not 2, but we have 3 streams going on to capture all the action. So
Wait, something's going on. Tell the stream. You can't tell them?
Is that Eggum?
Wait, Eggum is in the building?
Is that Eggum?
I hear another.
Eggum's in the building.
Is that Eggum?
Oh my God! There's another TV down.
Is that
It's
it?
another TV that's down.
Oh, a TV went down?
A TV is
Dude,
down.
I think that's Eggum.
That's Eggum, right?
Dude.
It's got to be Eggum.
Okay,
Hey,
Rip.
turn around.
Another TV just fried. Rest in peace, CRT.
So Big House 4. I heard that that Ebola is in the United States. I think
Oh
this
my
is like
God.
this is a TV strand of Ebola. Only CRTs can
Why is
contract
Ebola in
it.
the US?
So why?
Yeah.
I mean, my understanding is that there's one person
Gentleman from Liberia.
who has Ebola and is currently quarantined, and it's not a big deal. But I wanted to feed off of the fear mongering. Because I think that these CRTs think that they are too good, right? gotten our community be afraid. They have so much power right now, and I'm trying to put them back in their place.
Okay.
What else
No,
can
yeah.
you monger?
You know what,
besides
CRT
fear?
TVs?
War.
You can fear monger,
You can absolutely monger
warmonger,
and fish.
fishmonger,
Fishmonger.
and whoremonger.
What is that one?
No, we don't.
Oh,
All right.
HOR.
What other things can you monger?
All
about
right.
it.
To go back to topic, we in top
The
30.
4 columns of mongering, as they call them.
All right. So going back, so we're gonna have
Just ignore it,
16
Tabbo.
players in winners
There
and
you go.
16 players in losers.
Wow, that's so many. for
and
both.
the incredible thing is, throughout this weekend, we will have not one, not
The
two.
incredible thing is that
but
Tavigans
three.
put neither me nor Scar in his predictions for the top 32.
Neither of us are in top 32. If we both make it in top 32, I want $300 from you.
I want $800.
I want $7
$100.
yeses.
All right. So Scar, am I putting you? Scar,
If we're both in top 32,
7 3DSs.
so Scar, are you saying that you're gonna beat Abate and SFAT?
Abate?
Is it
Abate?
abate? Where did that come from?
What is Abate? Did you say Abate?
Are you gonna
No.
Are you gonna beat Abate?
He's
and
not going to
SFAT?
play Abate, so he's not going to beat him. The guy doesn't exist.
for me to make it into top 32 at all, I need to beat
like some
Abate
Abate and SFAT.
and Estufatu. I have to beat them both.
To get into winner's side, loser's side, you're gonna have to fight a bunch of people if you lose to any of them.
Yeah, but you said top 32.
Yeah.
You meant winner side.
To get to winner's side of top 32, you have to beat both of them.
I'm going to beat both of them.
Okay.
That's the fact of the matter.
That is the fact of the matter.
And in Toph, to get out for you, you have to beat Zoo and Nintendude.
Free.
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 That's
about
actually
me?
an amazing bracket
What
for my
about
boy
me?
Zoo.
I don't remember yours. I'm
He
sorry.
doesn't like Ice Climbers, and Nintendo did
Oh,
beat
you
him the last
play
time
some
they
sort
played.
of Samus, I believe Duck. And
Oh, I'll
someone else.
destroy Samus. I'll destroy Samai.
So are we going to see 6 Melee on me players in top 32? Is that what you're saying?
And 1 honorary one.
Yes.
C9 Mango, who will
C9
forever
Mango,
live
yeah.
on in our hearts.
Right.
So anyway, going back to topic, we have 3 streams showing all the action. We have VGBootCamp,
Wow.
we have Tourney Locator, and Melee Milwaukee.
How do you spell Tourney Locator? Is it just Tourney
Yeah, just
Locator?
like, yeah.
No underscore?
No.
No shenanigans?
No shenanigans. And furthermore, we don't even need a Yihua Eclipsing Binary Camp because there are going to be extra recording setups to record matches that are on stream. So every single top 32 match will be recorded.
Phenomenal.
Who was that?
All at the Big House 4. So let's talk about the real
What are we gonna see?
kind of like, yeah, what stars are going to collide? Will there be any supernovae?
What?
Supernova? No,
Supernovae.
neve
Supernovae.
at the
Novae.
Big House 4? It's like a star exploding. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Imagine if SFAT just loses
Exploded.
to
Oh.
Borp and he just
Exploded.
all of his hairs fall out and he just is a pile of
I
stardust.
tell you, here's
Wow.
an interesting match. I'm really looking forward to see. So, if Axe takes out McCain, this is all projected top 32. If Axe takes out McCain round 1, he's probably going to face Shroomed in round 2.
Oh, that's a rivalry for the ages.
Is it? What is the history there? I feel
I
like
actually
Axe would
don't
just
know.
maul my boy.
No,
Dewan.
he doesn't.
Interesting.
They go
Yeah.
back and forth.
Cool.
Yeah.
But for that matter, McCain has a very strong record on Axe. MacD
Right.
has a
Is
very
that
strong-
true?
Yeah, MacD has historically usually beaten them, even during Axe's come-up era. But I don't think they've played recently.
They played at a Mayhem and it went to Game 5, I believe.
And
Yeah.
Axe won.
Axe barely won.
Jeez. Okay, so even now, it's hard to call.
Yeah. Recently, Axe has been switching to the Young Link to.
The young
Ooh,
young
the
Lang.
youngest
Love
of all
Young Link.
Links.
Yeah.
Love
Of
that
which
guy.
there are 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Younger Link.
So
Younger
another,
Link. Yeah.
another interesting match. We have Hax and Plup projected to play in round 2 winners.
Oh. If there's one
might
strong
that
player
go?
that can handle Hacks,
So at Evo 2014, Plup 2-0'd him. And so Hax.
I could see that happening. So Hax also lost to Zhang at Evo, right?
Yes.
So I mean,
he
still
wasn't on his- he
still
wasn't quite on his
crafting,
game. Yeah.
still crafting the Fox, right? So
But
we're still
Hax
kind of
does
in
not. Hax does not enjoy the Samus matchup. He lost famously to Daryl.
because it's ultra
Ah, yes.
boring and lame.
It really depends on the Samus. I don't
Sorry,
think
Samus
I
made
don't think
Daryl's the
Daryl's-
only one
I don't
who's
think
not.
Daryl's boring to play against at all.
Duck, I'm looking at you, Duck. I'm looking right at you, Duck, and you know I am.
You're actually not, right? Because he's over there.
If he's watching, Toph,
Oh, okay.
he can't hear what I'm saying.
No, he's playing friendlies. He's not watching.
Gimmer's gonna upload it and send it to Duck
Good. Thanks,
All
Gimmer.
on Facebook, and so
Gimmer
he will
nods.
see
Gimmer
me.
shakes his head.
pointing at him.
So here's an interesting
Learn
proposition.
how to approach Duck.
So I want to hear your
Doug.
predictions on this one. This
Yeah.
is the 7-10 seed matchup. It's going to be Kirby Kaze versus West Balls. If they,
West Balls.
Because they 2-0.
I'll take that bet so quick.
$5.
West Balls.
$5.
You say Wes?
Wow, okay.
Who do you say,
$5?
Sheridan? Wait, let's hear Sheridan first.
By the way, I'm not.
Toph is
I'm
daring
not-
him.
I'm not betting on the 2-0. I'm betting on just the Kirby Kaze.
No.
I'm saying West Balls. I'm saying West Balls.
You know,
Well, hey, vows.
you know.
Nobody says it like that. You
I-
looked at me like that's not a thing.
I like- no, I
feel
like
like
that.
it should be
It
a
is-
thing.
it is
All right,
vow.
vow.
What bow?
Because it's like
Web
wow,
bow.
wow.
It's
Saying
web
West Balls
bow.
is kind of like doesn't sit that well. You gotta embellish.
Weba.
Where bow?
You know,
It could be like
apparently my prediction infuriated Kirby Kaze. That in
You
itself,
well, it's fine. It's just you go around the internet purporting to be Kirby Kaze's quote-unquote biggest fan,
And then he
and you
said,
have West Balls over in spring. I'm like, okay, sure. I mean, whatever.
that's actually-
that just means you're more of a West Balls fan. If
so
anything.
okay, I know in my heart that Mango is not going to win this tournament. But when you ask me to predict who is going to win this tournament, do you know who I say?
Mango.
Wait, you know
So
in your
understandably,
heart,
Kirby Kaze.
That's
no,
what it
I-
means
no,
to be
all
a
right,
fan.
in my heart of hearts,
Yeah.
Mango wins. But in my brain,
of brains.
he's going to get like 13th.
What? Why
Yeah.
has he not been practicing?
He's going to lose to Plup.
Hasn't he been?
and,
He's been streaming like every
He's
day.
going to lose to Plup and Hacks.
Hasn't he been streaming like every day?
He's been streaming All-Star mode. He's been beating level 9 computers.
Those guys,
20XX hack pack computers.
those are hard.
They're not
Alright.
going to acknowledge this
All
point.
right. So
I'm not going to debate this point with you.
So we have a lone wolf here. 3 of us say West Balls, and 1 says Kirby Kaze.
You're the lone wolf.
I
that's
don't
what,
understand.
That's what
I
Tapkins is
don't
saying
understand
right now.
why. That's fine.
Okay.
I don't understand why. You know,
All right.
I don't understand why you're going to go around and claim to be Kirby Kaze's
Well,
biggest
when
fan.
you, yeah,
And
I agree with that.
No,
I
moving
agree with
on,
that.
moving on, moving on.
I agree with that.
So round
Yeah, I
1
bet
is
you wanna
actually
move
another
on.
interesting matchup. It features the beloved NorCal Zoo versus Nintendo. Who's your pick for that?
Wait, what?
That is a
That is not. Those guys aren't playing.
Yeah, how are they playing if
well,
I don't
Toph has to beat
I
both
don't
of them?
understand how.
Oh, because you're going to lose to Zoo, is what he's saying.
he's saying I'm going to lose to Nintendo, and then Zoo's going to.
No, he's saying
Bobby
you're going
has
to lose
to play
Zoo.
Nintendo, right?
No,
No, no, no.
Bobby has to play.
Toph has to beat Zoo to play Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
Other way
And so-
around.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Assuming
other
that-
way around. I have Nintendo.
Whatever.
and then Zoo.
You're going to lose to either of them.
No, I'm not.
No, I think you'll win.
Thank you.
But assuming you lose, because we're in a
Well,
bizarro world right
Nin-
now.
Right.
With just weird things happening. Nintendo actually did beat Zoo the last time they played. It was real close at Zenith.
Dude,
However,
Nintendo's so good.
what?
Pretty good.
I think Nintendo is so good.
I think he's
He's
good.
all right.
No, I think he's good.
But
You think he's aight?
I think he's alright.
You put $5 on that?
What place did he get at the last big house? Where there were how many gods?
What did you get, fifth?
Yeah, like 5th place when there's
He put in work.
3 gods there.
I'm a bop him.
Right?
What are you trying to do? Intimidate me?
I hope I commentated.
I hope you.
I'm gonna go
I'm-
into the match
I'm-
and say, Toph.
Do you want me to sit here and be like, I'm gonna lose to him? He's really
No, say
good.
I'm gonna bop him.
You don't do that. Is bad. Like,
But I
let
wanted to
this
be
be a,
informed.
let this be a
Bad
lesson.
juju.
To, you don't sit around and you go, oh my god, that guy is so good. Like I just can't. I'll do that for everyone else on this list, but not the guy that I'm going to play.
Did you hear me say anything
for
about
today and tomorrow? Nintendo and Zoo are not that good.
Yeah.
And then once I lose to either or both of them, they're going back to being really good.
Is that a Bate right there?
That is a bate.
That Luigi guy?
The Luigi player. Anyways,
You can always tell the Luigi players. You notice
You
this?
can't. No, Luigi players are either they look
like Luigi.
They either no. There's 2 types of Luigi players. One is they look kind of weird and they look like Luigi, and the other is they're like really handsome white guys. They're really like Vist,
I knew you were gonna say
a
Vist.
bait, are of the latter
Raffle,
persuasion.
Raffle.
Raffle
Yeah.
of the latter persuasion. Voodoo Jin of the former, and the best Luigi of all time, Master, satisfied both bills at once. He
Oh,
was the
okay.
perfect bridging, and that's why he
Wow.
was the best Luigi.
That
Best
makes sense.
Luigi.
But
then
I was anyway. I didn't get to finish my thought on Zoo and Nintendo.
Okay, continue.
Zoo beat him at Zenith, but it was real close, and wobbling was legal, which is not at this tournament.
Whoa!
So that could be a sway factor. Also, I looked at Zoo's bracket, and Zoo has trail
But there was
going
no-
into Nintendo. And
There was also no wobbling at Big House 3.
Correct.
Zoo didn't play in Big House. I'm talking about
Yeah,
Zenith.
I know. I'm
So,
just saying.
Right. And Zoo also is going to have Trail going into Nintendo, which means presumably he'll be warmed up for Ice Climbers, which in a matchup like that most people don't play more than but a couple times a year, unless you have an Ice Climbers in your region, that's really significant. So,
Fair enough.
couple factors on the table.
Okay.
All right,
I'm gonna
moving
give it to.
Zoo. Zoo.
I'm gonna bet Zoo.
Okay.
I go Zoo.
You know, I'm going to go Zoo. He always shows up at Nationals.
We'll see.
All right, round 2, another interesting matchup. Leffen versus Koval.
Interesting. They played at Apex,
Yes.
right, in top 8.
Dude, I think Coball's amazing.
Dude, as of late, Cobalt has been putting in some crazy results.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Dude,
It's
Cobalt
hard to
is
call.
down
It's
to
hard
the
to
day, right? Cobalt on one day can be amazing, and then the very next day, and
down
the
to
day
the-
before,
down to the minute.
he can be down to the minute.
Remember that
1
set-
minute after he beats Mewtwo King, I bet I could just walk over and whoop him,
Yes.
right? Because he will
Well,
forward be off of
you
the
remember
stage.
that
he
set
will-
with Mewtwo King. That set with Mewtwo King in Florida. He, 3-stocked him first game, and then, the second game, he suicided legit, 3 of his stocks. And I was
yeah,
well, that
and it was close, if I recall.
No, he got bopped.
Okay.
Jumped.
So, Cobalt needs to be in his
Element.
zone.
Don't let him into his zone.
Rumor has it just a week ago, it went off stream. He 6-2'd Hungrybox, and it was not close.
Wow.
He's always been the Hungry Box Slayer.
Yeah.
So both
Well,
from Florida,
not really.
both from Florida,
Both from Florida.
right? This has gone back
I
many
do
years.
think Hungrybox has the overall tournament edge.
Yeah.
on him, though, you know.
That's possible. Cobalt has gone through phases of activity and inactivity.
You know,
I think right now it seems like he's back.
interesting enough, winner of that set plays Hungrybox
Interesting.
in winner's quarters.
Two
That
foxes
is-
that have defeated Hungrybox. Both of them have defeated Hungrybox the last time
Almost
they played him.
feels like somebody had it out for Hungry Box. Somebody called in a hit. I'm gonna give that to Leffen, but I hope that it's a really interesting and exciting Fox Ditto,
Yeah.
which I think it definitely has the potential to be insane.
For sure.
Is that 2 out of 3, 3 out of 5?
I believe, I don't.
Nah, that's gonna be
I
too
remember-
I think almost
super
everything's
nice with
3 out of 5.
Yeah, it could.
for the bracket.
Okay.
I would like to see that set 3 out of 5, but definitely a good one to look forward to. My pick is Leffen.
Okay. Now, moving on to the bracket. So,
I want
winners,
to know other people's picks.
Leffen.
Leffen. Winner,
I'm going to say call ball.
All right, thanks.
Yeah!
Thanks for breaking it up.
Call ball. Actually, I'm changing it. Let's
Okay.
go call ball.
So, assuming the higher seed plays out itself, in winner's semis, we're going to have Mango versus Mewtwo King and Armada versus Hungrybox, assuming Hungrybox passes through the Fox.
Mango,
So if he does not pass through the Fox, I predict the Armada will slay
Yeah, slaughter.
either of
Armada,
those two Foxes.
Armada doesn't go unprepared 2 tournaments in a row, ever. He
and
lost
so,
Hungrybox last time. It will not happen again for a long time.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Interesting.
That's just not how that works.
I think
Armada
that he'll
doesn't-
have a different answer.
I don't
I
know.
think that he might just show up with the Fox ready to go. He might have a new kind of strategy with his young Link or a new approach. Peach Puff. I doubt we'll see Peach.
don't
come
think
out,
we're going to
but
see Peach Puff.
No, he's
Armada. I don't care what character he's going. He can go Pikachu for all I care. He's winning.
You're picking Armada, no, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Dude,
No doubt.
I will actually pick Hungrybox right now.
I'm going to pick Armada.
I want to pick Armada.
You know why?
Why?
You know why I'm the one who's saying Hungrybox? Because
Oh, what's good?
I'm gonna pick. I want to hear what he has to say to that. I'm gonna pick Hungrybox over Armada if they meet in semis. The reason is that when I saw Armada on the stage at EVO 2014 after he had lost twice to Hungrybox, he was shattered in a way that I've never seen Armada look like totally defeated. And I think that's living somewhere back there. That's the only reason.
You don't think
I
Armada's
think
the
on
type
skill,
like,
right? On no, I don't think because I think usually he's the Iceman who comes in, right? Stone cold murder face.
But he's at months to bounce back and prepare whatever new.
Yeah, I think he can translate that into.
We'll see. My prediction is that he has been shook.
And will never unshake.
Never unshake, but one tournament after, I think that he will still be. Hungrybox shook him hard
All right,
enough,
all right, Mango, what do you got to say about
but
it?
he is still shook.
Armada on Hungrybox. Who's going to win?
All right, I actually think, because I don't think he's going to go Young Link anymore. I think that gimmick's passed, and I think we can all agree that I don't think it's coming out. So I think it's going to be Fox, right? Is that
I think so
that's
too.
what we're all? And I think no Fox beats Hungrybox the first time. Except me. The first time it ever happened, like 8 years ago, I did it. But so I think I have as much as love as I have for Armada. I think I have Hungrybox pulling it out. But if Armada wins with his Fox, then he's a gangster. Because that matchup is weird. Like the way he plays it, it's weird to get used to the first time.
That makes a lot of sense.
Then once you know it, it's like you kind of get it. So it's gonna be actually that's the most hyped set I want to see this weekend is the Fox versus the Puff.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
So that's actually the set I think everyone should be looking forward to.
Yeah.
Especially after the 2 evil losses. Name me versus Mewtwo King. I got it. I'll pull it out. I'll pull it out.
All right.
I'll pull it out. If I win first game, it's over.
I've been saying you've been streaming All-Star mode. You've been beating up on those computers.
My Falcon's so good. I actually been playing my Falcon so good right now. I'm just gonna go Falcon, dude.
Don't get 9'd.
Huh?
Okay.
Don't get 9'd now.
Did you see when that happened?
Yeah. So why don't you give a context to that? Oh, okay. He's not.
No.
So to give to give a little feedback, because I wrote the Armada Hungrybox rivalry story. So I talked to Armada after he lost. He was actually surprised that the Young Link gimmick lasted as long as it did. He thought it was going to last 2 tournaments max, and that he's going to figure it out, and then he's going to have to learn a new character. That's what he said to me. So
maybe it's that, Armada actually didn't feel the need to develop the gimmick any further than it did, so it just kind of stagnated where it was.
I will say this, watching the gameplay in that match, Armada tried to force, Nares out of the corner in really just situations where it looked like he had no business trying to, it didn't look like he was just playing that well. I'll watch his matches, Young Link versus Puff in the past, and he would control the space more often. He would be more projectile heavy. It almost looked like he wasn't really sticking to his game plan. I almost want to say, he could still do it with Young Link. It's just he needs to go back to that really campy game plan that he's used to.
But that's 2012 Hungrybox.
Yeah.
That's not the Evo Hungrybox that we saw.
No.
I pointed out that there's no safe zone for Armada anymore because of that. Because Hungrybox figured out the up air that beats the down air.
He did.
And so Armada can't camp the air anymore. And in addition to that, I talked to Armada today, and I was like, "Oh, you're playing Hungrybox. What do you think?" And then he just had this confidence, I'm going to beat him. And so I don't know. I think he has a secret plan. Maybe it's a Fox, but he does seem pretty confident.
Now, is there such a thing as a plan that is not secret?
I mean, there's only so many options, right?
Just wondering what the panel thinks about this. He said he has a secret plan, and I was just thinking about that choice of words.
No, yeah, it's like a plan that's not secret. Okay, tomorrow.
You know what? I bet there are plans that are not secret. And Tapo is right that this is a secret plan.
This is a secret plan. I mean, say I'm okay, I'm going to go to the grocery store and get some ingredients to make a salad.
That's a plan.
That's my plan for the afternoon.
You can tell everybody.
But you haven't described the ingredients.
I'm gonna get some romaine lettuce and some dressing.
Well, but what I'm saying is maybe this. It's a semi-secret plan.
It's not my fault this time. It's Sharon's
fault. It's a semi-secret plan. Okay. No, it's you have a general plan, but the ingredients are secret.
Right.
So that's like a semi-secret plan.
Semi-secret plan. Was there somewhere you were going with this?
No, I just wanted to ask, because usually you come into a tournament with a plan, it's usually a secret plan. But I didn't think about the broader context of all plans.
Plans in which there are grocery store
Joe
plans.
Guy has a plan for this tournament. It is not a secret. It is a plan.
It's just
that's right.
Armada's plan for Hungrybox is a secret.
There's a spectrum of secrecy to non-secrecy. Armada's is very much on the secret side. The grocery store one is kind of over here, and then Robin's maybe somewhere in the middle.
So you want to wrap up? You want to go through a few more matches?
Okay.
Anything else cool?
So who's your hypothetical winners finals, given that,
Mango Armada.
Mango Armada.
Mango Armada.
Mango. Who's winning that then? If Mango Armada.
Mango.
You're going Mango?
Mango. I don't know why this is.
You want my actual answer for what winners finals is going to be?
Okay, let's get two answers. Wait, I want your brain answer.
Winners finals is going to
be.
No, it's both. It is both because this is a Mango losers bracket win tournament.
Oh, okay.
You're going to see Mango win this tournament from winner's side?
No, he's not going to win this tournament from winners. No.
In my opinion, no way.
No, he had to look at his eyes.
On the Mango side, Mewtwo King.
Yeah.
Is going to advance into winners finals. That guy is a robot. Is Nintendo on his side?
No.
No.
All right, good.
I don't understand why we're still talking about Nintendo and winners like that's going to happen.
Mewtwo King. And then on the other side, I actually think that Leffner Cobalt, my true prediction is that they are going to beat Hungrybox and that Hungrybox is going to get slain by the Fox.
I
think
Mango
that Armada is going to be coming up versus whatever Fox has beaten Hungrybox.
Right.
That is my prediction. So my Sharingan looking through the little cracks prediction is it's going to be Mewtwo King versus Armada, and Armada is going to trunch him.
Yeah, I could see that.
I say Armada's sitting pretty.
That is all a very
finals.
a very realistic situation, and like Mango said, it is indeed the case that it does seem like once a Fox figures out how to fight Hungrybox, they continually kind of do well.
Yeah.
So Leffen and Cobalt both have that going for them. The interesting
I just feel like
thing
you got Leffen, who's one of the best Foxes, period,
yeah.
right? And you got Cobalt, who has a ton of experience,
and also one of the best Foxes, period. And to raise an interesting point, I'm not saying that I think Leffen's going to beat him, but Leffen has also been giving Armada a run from his money every time they've met. So if that happens, who knows?
It's NTSC, too, on top of that.
It is NTSC. He takes him repeatedly to Game 5 and sometimes wins in Bow. So if Leffen shows up, who knows what happens.
But, and then overall...
Hashtag just saying.
Hashtag.
There's overall...
You know what? I don't like that. There's no just saying. There is no such thing as just saying.
No,
you're always
there is.
implying
we had this
something.
conversation at the grocery store one time.
You are always implying
No,
something.
you're not.
Well,
Let's say
almost always.
Often. Just saying
Very
is like
often.
you're raising a possibility. You're not necessarily making the argument. Here's why I was just saying. I think Armada and Mango or Mewtwo King is going to be winners finals, but I would like to raise the point that no one else has risen so far, which is that Leffen has a strong history against Armada. But I still think
just
Armada.
saying.
I'm just saying that, but I think Armada's going to beat him. I'm
He's
just saying the possibility
saying.
exists, guys.
All right.
He's just
I am
saying.
hashtag it just saying.
All right. So it's gonna be very interesting. We have a deep, talent pool here. A lot of matches we've never seen before, which will be recorded this weekend. Now, to sum things up, you guys kind of alluded to it. What's your top three?
What's your top three? What are you asking me for?
You already know. It's already on the website.
I haven't read it.
Your top three sucks. Your top three is Mango and like 7.
Shots.
So
Your top three. Oh.
I have Hungrybox, Armada, Mewtwo King.
Of course
You have a Hungrybox winning this whole tournament?
Yes.
You just post bad opinions to get people to yell at you. You literally just post stupid opinions and hope that it'll like drum up controversy.
Hey, I was the one that almost predicted the fly upset over PP.
You
just say,
almost
yeah, if you take
a thing
100 shots in the dart, you're gonna hit something.
That was the only upset that I thought was gonna happen. Anyway.
I don't know.
Moving on.
I don't know what to tell you.
All right, what's your top three?
My top three is Mango, Armada, and Mewtwo King. Let's go.
I'll say Mango, Armada, Hungrybox.
Wait, you guys are picking Mango to win the tournament?
Yeah.
What world am I living in?
Scar is having a bad time. Scar is realizing that he's a Mango hater.
No. No, but
Scar's like, wait a minute.
I acknowledge that I have no good factual reason to believe that he's going to win this tournament. My belief is that like when everything is on the line, Mango's able to clutch it out and win. This tournament, not everything's on the line. He's coming off of huge wins. Evo, MLG, you think he cares about winning the big house?
He should. This is the homie tournament, dude.
I don't think that he cares about winning the tournament, and I don't think that he is in shape. And for those two reasons, I think there's no logical, rational reason to think that he'll win aside from blind.
Bobby Scar, time and time again, I have doubted Mango. I have said there is no way a man can take friendlies off of Mewtwo King's.
All right, well, I'm going to say he's going to win too, but now you guys are...
There is no way you can get knocked to round 1 losers at Pound 3 and win the whole tournament after losing Link Notice to Silo. There is no way you can do that. There's so many things Mango has done and prove there's no way you can just approach the game at a high level with the mentality he has. And yet time and time again, every time I doubt him the most, that's when he comes out the hardest.
All right, well,
so I'm saying if even his most closest, maybe supporter / friend / ex-sponsor Bobby Scar Newman is coming out and saying, I think Mango's going to lose this one, then to me, in my reality and my understanding of how Mango works,
that makes it even more
that means Mango's going to win.
All right, well, I'm going to say he's going to win too.
Now,
because that's how I predict these things. But I just think that's weird that I got two people next to me who were both saying it, and then Tapo saying he's going to get 9th at Hungrybox, walking as world champion.
He's been dropping and placing this whole time. I said 7th. Bobby said 9th.
I say Mango, number 1, number 2, probably Armada, number 3 Hungrybox, number 4 Mewtwo King.
All right.
Number 5. PPMD from the grave.
From the grave. Is he dead?
His spirit is going to come.
Is that why he's alive, right?
It's actually going to be Westballs, but Westballs is going to look different. He's going to be the spirit of PPMD. He's going to be in his
play
heart.
Green Falco.
So it's like
Oh,
you
it
know.
is Falco Master.
It's right. That's what
It
I
is
was just gonna say.
PPMD now channeling that entity.
So,
Okay.
wow.
Wow.
You'll see West
Wow.
Ball's 5th. That's my prediction. All right.
All
You know,
right.
you realize 5th is 2 people.
When are we starting tomorrow? That is the real question.
Okay.
When do the viewers have to come back and head on
Is
over
it
to
11
twitch.tv/VGBootCamp? The answer is 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That means for all you on the West Coast,
It's
you can watch as
actually
early
Eastern
as...
Daylight Time. That's
early as
EDT.
8 in the morning.
Is there not 8 in the morning?
On the West Coast.
Is it 8 in the morning? Is it?
Yeah,
the
because
West
daylight
Coast.
time is the same for everywhere in America.
Ah, except for
Except for
Arizona.
Arizona and like
Hawaii.
a couple
Hawaii.
counties.
Hawaii.
And a couple counties in Indiana or something.
Okay.
All right. 8 a.m. tomorrow, Pacific. Now, what's our all-star commentator lineup going to be throughout the weekend?
It is varied as heck.
It is going to be fun. I know that Mango and me
Mango and I. Mango and I.
are kicking off the tournament
Mango
at
and I.
11 tomorrow
Good.
Eastern Time.
Me
We've
and
got
Sheridan will
TK
be-
Breezy is going to be doing some melee. Of course, the wonderful Toph BBQ is going to be doing melee.
I
We've
think
got
that's only gonna
homemade
be on day
waffles
2.
is
Me
here.
and Sheridan and myself. Right. Sheridan and myself have entered all 4 events,
Amazing.
and thus
We our team name
the
the Untrunchables.
And so we're gonna be. I don't know. We're gonna be on
Yes.
stream and stuff.
We've
and,
entered Project M as the double Meta Knight team. You can follow the excellent adventures of Toph and Dr. Z.
That's right.
It is going to
And,
be a sight to behold.
A sight to behold. And thus, I'm actually not gonna be doing much commentating day 1 because I'm entering all the events.
But day 2,
Day 2, I will be on the mic joining my good friend Bobby Sir Newman. Stick with it.
The only exception is if you guys make top 32, which I believe.
there is a block that I think is so fun. See, I just go past it. I just let
Is
it
that-
live, and then I move past it.
Is that how you just kind of like?
Oh yeah. There's one block, I forget who it is. It's like Hugo and someone else, and I just thought it was the funniest commentary pairing. I
Really?
don't know who it is though.
You know what's funny? I think the funniest. Zoo and MacD are commentating. I think that's the
Blur. All of the Blur blocks are gonna be priceless.
Priceless.
It's Crimson Blur and Hugs.
Please,
All Star.
I can't wait for it.
Cut my face out when he said that.
As soon
Cut it out.
as a Marth comes on the stream and Blur is commentating, you're in for a wild ride. A wild ride of frame data, ladies
My
and
thing
gentlemen.
about Blur, I actually love Blur's commentary, but
I
I,
like it
think
too.
he finds these little things that I think are like they happen in every single set, and he gets so excited about them. It's just this little rock, you know,
Right.
just a rock on the street that doesn't look any different. Oh, that rock! Did you see that? That was an amazing rock right there. It's like, what are you talking about, Blur? I've seen that rock every 10 feet.
Right. He's great.
You know,
That's my thing about Blur.
Yeah.
you have a legendary time block with the PGH Carol.
Oh, interesting.
The time block is not legendary, right? The PGH Carol is legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will be legendary if you make it, though.
PGH Stifler, though, I don't think is in the building.
Probably
Though he
not.
has returned on Twitter.
Oh my god.
That he has.
His his Twitter handle right now is darkrain_falcon. And he asked me for some Twitter followers. Bruh.
So, follow him if you want some really like.
Follow darkrain_falcon if you don't want to follow. If you want to follow someone who is absolutely not darkrain.
Right.
Anyway, I think
He does. Yeah. No. We talked about it on MIOM.
yeah, go watch the archive.
Yeah. I did. The
bro.
yeah.
Gimmer ran into PGH Stifler.
Oh.
You should imprison him.
Yeah.
Should be incarcerated, I think.
Whoa.
I think
Gimmer knows him.
Givers met him.
Gimmer's met him.
He exists.
We did the whole investigative reports that one MIOM episode.
yeah,
Didn't
it
we?
was a good one.
Yeah.
PGH Carroll gave us the rundown. Anyway, that is it
Anyway.
for our show. I got Toph looking at his phone, checking
No,
his
last
voicemails
thing.
from Dad.
Shouts out. Come on, man.
That's what I saw, man.
That is what you saw. I got voicemail. from my
Clearly
dad.
not interested in Melee on me anymore.
Shouts out to Smash Lounge. Head on over to smashlounge.com
course.
for some amazing
Of course.
data on Super Smash Brothers.
Shout outs to Jenny, who is not here yet again.
Yup.
I hope you're not watching. I hope you're doing some science stuff.
I have nothing to say about that.
Disappointed again.
I'm proud of you.
All right. Just as an ending recap, when can they catch the action tomorrow?
11 a.m. Pacific Eastern Daylight Time. Sorry to confuse anybody who's has 1 clock for daylight and 1 clock for standard. All right, that's it. Thank you, Gimmer, for
Being amazing.
for being okay. He took his headphone off. Pretty mediocre this time.
Adequate.
Yeah.
Sufficient.
Gimmer's going to give us his predictions.
All right.
And we're going to say goodbye afterwards.
Insane predictions. So
All right. Gimmer's going to give us his insane predictions.
All right.
Somebody Gims.
Hungry Fox first.
Why are you laughing?
All right, Armada second, Mango third, Mewtwo King fourth. That's all I'm doing for predictions.
Wow.
Wow.
How much did that match up with Tafo's predictions?
Mango was in
close.
third, not ninth.
Not
You heard it.
13th.
You heard it here first from Gimmer. I think vote on Twitter for who you think has the right predictions. How
Tweet us.
close were ours?
Ours were like all the same.
Yeah, me and Sher-
Mango Armada, Hungry Box.
Yeah.
Mango Armada.
Hungry Box.
I have Mewtwo King at third.
Okay,
I'm
so
taking Hungry Box
Topes is
third.
Okay.
that you know mine out to 5th place. So I'm at Bobby Scar on Twitter. This is at Tope_BBQ. This is at nothing. At S2J Falcon.
Shout outs to Jenny who is watching.
At Tapikins. And at VGBC_Gimmer.
That's right.
Tweet
And at
if you
Darkrain
agree with
_Falcon.
any of us. Do not follow that Twitter under all circumstances. That is it for our show. We will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Stick with it.
Sick with it.
Big House is going to be amazing. Thank you again, Gimmer. Please like, follow, subscribe to VG Bootcamp. Gimmer puts in so much work. Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.
With it.